Yes, hello, Jeremy. This is Ray, and I wanted to make this video to show you how to add items to your website, how to basically add products to your website. Now, I've asked you many times to give me exactly what you want in this slider on the home page, and you haven't done so. Therefore, this area here is still just dummy content, and I'm not going to presume to know what you want in this area. I have a lot of websites to do, and I'd rather not guess what people want as far as content on their website, because that could result in me having to go over and do it again. I'd rather get it from you directly. Anyhow, your website is made up of pages and products. These areas up here lead you to pages. And again, you haven't not provided me with any content to put in these pages, so they're blank. For example, we can put here what customers say. We could put some testimonials here about Fisher Bros. We could put some company information here about you guys, how long you've been in business, what you specialize in, things of that nature. Again, you need to provide me with that content. My job as a web developer is to get the website up and running, but I'm not going to come up with the content for clients. That's up to you to provide. But let me show you how to add products to your website and edit the pages, because that's very important. You can see here that I've also updated the left menu, made it much nicer looking using the font that you provided. If we go here to breaks, for example, you will see all of the subcategories for breaks and the current products that are in the breaks category. Some of these categories are empty. That's because there's no products in them. You'll see a number next to the categories that have products in them. For example, master cylinders, there's 5 products in that category. So you can see the website is very easy to navigate. What I'm going to do is show you how to edit the products and also how to add new products. Very easy to do. And you'll want to not only edit the products currently in the website, because as you see here, I have dummy prices in them. You'll also need to add a description for each product, which will go right underneath the product model number. You can see right now the description area is empty. I need you to provide the descriptions. This is your back panel. You basically will log in using the username and password that I've emailed you. Don't worry about the formatting for this page, this login page. That's fine because only you're going to see this area. What you do is you log in to your back panel. And when you log into your back panel, you're going to see a snapshot basically showing you a summary of the listings that you've added so far, any current order numbers, how many products you have so far. We have live products 48 with 2 pending in draft. When a product is in draft mode, that means it's not available here on the website. How many pages you have. So basically what you want to do is you want to go to products. You can either manage products, add products, or create categories. Categories are basically, like I mentioned, what your products go under. So for example, brake pads and brake rotors will go under front brake kits. That is a category. So if we go here, we can look at all of the categories already set up. And you can even create new categories. And the way you create a category is basically you can do new brake category. And another neat feature is that if a category goes under another category, for example, air cleaners is under accessories, you can choose here what parent category this new category that you're setting up falls under. So new brake category goes under brakes, or it might be a category all on its own. And then manage products. Let me take you to manage products. This is where you go to manage the products currently on the website. Okay, you can look at all the products, see the image for the product, the price. Right now most of them are free because I haven't added a price. You can see how many views the products are getting. You can see the name of the product, the category it goes under, the SKU number. So let's say you want to edit a product. This, for example, this control arm. If you want to edit this product, you simply go to Edit, and you can edit the product. You can basically put your description here. You can select what category it goes under. And then you come down here and you can put the SKU number for your internal tracking. You can put the price. We'll put $99 on here. You can put the weight. We can say that this is 5 pounds. We can do the shipping cost. If you want to charge a separate shipping cost for this item, we can put that here. And images. You'll want to, you'll notice that these tabs here really do not have anything to do with your products. However, you'll be spending most of your time in general and images. Again, I'm not going over these because they don't have anything to do with your particular type of store. This backend is a standard e-commerce backend, and sometimes there's options that may not pertain to you, but they might pertain to another client. If I'm creating a website where they're selling software, that's why file downloads is here. This is for people selling software, but you're not selling software, so you're not gonna worry about these extra tabs. The tabs that you're going to spend your time in is the general, and then images. Now, images, you can upload images of your products, and it's really very easy. The first image is what will always go here, and if we go here and look at the product, what you put as far as in the first image right here, which is the display image, is what is displayed here on the left side. Okay, anything that you put here will go in the featured category image. Now, this may or may not pertain to you, but if you have a category where you want to put all your featured products in, or products that are on sale, this is where the picture will go here. And you can even put the same one up here, down here, if you like. Gallery image, whatever you put here in gallery image, that additional product, that additional picture will go right underneath the main display picture. So let me show you how to upload an image. Very simple. You simply click Upload. Find a picture on your computer that you want to attach to this product. We'll go here to front brakes. I'm just going to pick something at random. I don't want to take too much time finding the actual picture for this product. I'll just use one at random. And you select that image, and then what I always do is I always make sure that full size is selected, and then insert into post. And there you have it. You've now uploaded an image here. Now if you have more images for a product, simply click here and you can upload another one, and then click here and you can upload another one. Now let's go ahead and save. Anytime you make changes to a product, you click Update. And once you click Update, now let's go look at the changes here. If we click Refresh, we will see that the changes just took effect. Now we have $99 is the price, the description is here, and again, whatever you put here will go here under description, and you can see the additional picture that we uploaded goes to the side. So you can see it's really very easy to upload pictures for your products. And then when you put your mouse over an additional picture, you'll see that it'll show the larger view here, and then you can scroll your mouse over it and look at each area of the picture in detail. If people want to leave comments about your product, they can leave a comment. It will not be available until it is approved by you. And it's really very simple. It's as easy as that. You can even go back and you can delete images. So we'll go here and we'll just delete this image. This area down here doesn't pertain to you. You don't have to worry about any of these. You don't have to worry about this at all. And then basically what you want to do is make sure that your product name goes up here, your product description goes down here. Make sure you always have 2 rows of buttons. If you don't, you can click here and a second row will drop down. This visual editor is very much like Microsoft Word. If you've ever written up a letter in Word, it should seem very familiar to you. And anytime you make any changes, simply click Update. Now, how do you add a product? It's really very simple. Just go to Add Product. You can see that this back end is very intuitive. So what we will do is we will do New Product. We'll put a description here. We'll select, we'll say this goes under air cleaners. We'll put, some SKU number as an example. We'll put a price of $19.99. We'll go up here and we'll upload an image. Always make sure you have a display image. That's something that's required. So you will pick just at random, I'll pick a display image, which is this one we're going to use as an example again. Insert into post. And then gallery image, I'm going to use a different picture as the gallery image. And we'll just go here and pick out another one at random. Insert into post. And then once we're ready to publish the new product, we click Publish. It's as simple as that. And we can even go up here to, if we go here, we can view the product. So if we click View Product, we will now see this new product that we have just added is live on the website. Description goes here. They can email this product to a friend, they can add it to a wish list and come back and order it later. Or they can add it to the cart and go through the checkout process. So as you see, Jeremy, it's really easy to add products to your website, and you'll also want to go through and manage products. To go and edit all of the products that I've currently set up, you'll want to enter descriptions, enter the correct price. And then pages. Remember, I said that you have not provided me with any content as far as what goes under what customers say and about Fisher Pros. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to go to All Pages, and you'll want to edit the pages that I have set up. For example, if we want to click on About Fisher Bros, if we go here, you'll see that right now I just simply have dummy content. You can actually go here and edit this content that I have. Here's a note. If you see anything in brackets, leave it alone. Do not touch anything that is in brackets, because that is a snippet of code and you might throw off the website. However, feel free to add anything before and after anything that you see in brackets. So you'll want to go here and change this content, put a little bit of information about your company. You'll also want to do the same for what customers say. That page is currently blank, so you'll want to go to what customers say, and you'll want to enter some content into this page as well. It's really very simple. It's as easy as typing up a letter. If you want to insert a picture, simply click Upload, Insert, find the picture on your computer that you want to put in the page, and you can put a picture in the page. Now, that's really pretty much it. As I told you before when I explained that I'll create the website for you, and in order to allow you an easy way to manage your website and update it, I will install the WordPress CMS backend, which I've done. And with this backend here, you can now pretty much manage 90% of your website yourself. You can add pages, you can edit pages, you can add products, you can edit products. The only area of your website that you cannot edit yourself is the home page. You cannot edit anything in the navigation area. and you cannot edit anything that is in the sidebar area. However, anything else, you know, the products, the pages, you can edit yourself. So you can pretty much manage now using this back end, this back area. You can pretty much edit and manage 90% of your website. Anything that you cannot access through the back end, you'll have to simply email support@MRA Marketing, and we'll be glad to do it for you. So if you want any changes done to the top header, to the sidebar area, navigation area, feel free to just send an email. If it's a simple modification, we'll do it at no cost for you. So there you have it. This concludes the video on how to manage your products, add new products, edit the pages on your website, and also add new pages. So you'll want to log in immediately, manage and edit the products currently set up, edit the pages where I have dummy content, put your own content in, and you're all set. This concludes this video. Thank you.